What is going on, guys? It's Jake. Now today I'm doing a little bit of a follow-up on my last news video, which was the fact that on Entertainment Earth there were pictures and listings for brand new Beyblade Burst Turbo Beys. But now, guys, I touched on it a little bit, but this isn't really a news video. This is more of like speculation because there might be a massive change that Hasbro is making to older Beyblades for their new Beyblade Burst Turbo series. So let's get right into it. Now, as you guys may have seen, Hasbro is releasing dual packs for their new line. You know, stuff like Zootron, Treptune, Kirby's K4, a lot of bays that honestly we didn't think were gonna come, but they ended up did, like they're there. But they're packaged with weird bays like Minoboros. What's another one? You have Betromoth B2. Like, why? Like, why are we getting those? Like, random dual layer bays while we're on season 3? Like, why? Well, some people noticed, and I noticed, that some of the parts on these dual layer bays, like Betromoth and most notably Minoboros, are actually silver. Now, it's most likely, just silver paint. Like, if we're talking about Hasbro here, it's just silver paint. But it's just kind of weird how every single one of them has elements of silver on it. From Minoboros, Gynon, Betromoth, they all have silver on them. And you can see it the most easily on Minoboros M2. Now, what this could possibly be is that to go along with the whole slingshot gimmick, here's what I think. I think that the slingshot gimmick relies on bays having a certain weight, because I'm going to guess they're kind of slingshotted towards each other, so you're going to get like insane burst finishes, probably. But having, Super Z bays, which are really heavy compared to like Betromoth B2, the weight difference is going to be insane, and they're not really going to work. So Hasbro might be putting metal on these older Beyblades just to kind of bring them up to snuff, or bring them as close as possible so the slingshot gimmick could work. Like, just imagine that. That'd be so cool. That'd be awesome. Like, I don't know how to describe it, because really, like, on all fronts, this is a good change. Because as Super Z is coming out, older bays, they don't matter anymore because they're just not competitive anymore. But adding metal to them, especially if they have, half decent slopes, adding metal to these bays could bring them into being relevant again, which is really, really interesting. But overall, it's just a little bit of speculation, and there's really not much to talk about, and I don't want to go too deep into it because I don't want people spreading this around and saying how this could be a thing, because it could be, but it most likely isn't going to be, because it's Hasbro, and Takara Tomy didn't even do this, and if Takara Tomy didn't do it, Hasbro most likely isn't going to do it. But I just thought it's interesting how you have random elements of silver in there, and the silver matches really well with the silver we see on Rocktavor R4. So it doesn't really look like paint because it has that shine to it. But who knows? I think it'd be really cool. And to be honest, I don't really pick up dual packs ever because, especially on Evolution, Burst I did, but for Evolution I don't, because, why would I get Switch Strike bays, which are really good, and then also get dual pack bays, which are just recolors of old stuff that aren't good at all. Like, I'd get them if they were good, but they aren't good because they don't have any metal on them and they're super light. But having metal in these bays could be really awesome. But anyways, that's just a little bit of speculation that I wanted to talk about. What do you guys think? Do you think Hasbro is going to include metal? Once again, I don't think so. It's most likely not going to happen, but it'd still be cool. I'll see you guys next time. Have fun and bay away.